Are you an Indian married working woman? Then please watch this video till the end, because in this video I am going to tell you a few things which will help you to have a balance at your work and your personal life. I totally understand that it is very difficult being in your 20s, juggling between your work, your corporate life, your personal life, and especially when you are married and you are living with your in-laws, right? Because there are certain standards through which we girls have to live, right? We women have to live. I know there are many girls out there, there are many women out there whose in-laws are understanding, whose spouse are understanding, or who have the privilege to hire maids at their place. They can manage everything quite efficiently. But then there is a big section of women who are doing everything by themselves, right? So this video is for everyone, whether you are lucky or not. I really hope that through this video I can help even one of you. Then I'll feel happy. So, quick short intro about myself. So I am working in IT sector since last 6 years, and I have been married since last 2.5 to 3 years as of now. And I live in a joint family with my in-laws, with my brother, so my father-in-law, mother-in-law, grandmother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and their kid. So yes, I live in a joint family. So I think that all the things that I am going to mention in this video is directly from my heart, is all tried and tested, and this has helped me in a way or the other. So I think this will help you guys as well. So if you're working from home, it is very important for you to set clear boundaries. Now when I say boundaries, you have to set a boundary of your working hours. You have to set a boundary that when you are going to do the household work, when you are going to do the actual work, when you are going to do the office work. So create boundaries in terms of timings, create boundaries in terms of a setup. So I have a setup over here. So there is a desk and a chair, proper chair on which I sit, and I do work for 8-9 hours, right? So that is my setup, that is my boundary. I will not go on this bed and will do my work. Yes, in some cases I do, if I'm not well and I really have to lie down and I have to work, in that case it is fine. But I have created boundaries in terms of my work timings, in terms of my sitting environment. So create boundaries. Also, if you're working from home, that doesn't mean that you can spend any time and you can go and you have to go to the kitchen. No, you just set the timings. Like in afternoon you will spend around 30 to 45 minutes, in evening you'll spend around 15 minutes, in morning you'll spend around 15-20 minutes, like that, whatever suits the best to you. So set clear boundaries. Please be involved in your finances. Now when I say be involved in your finance, it means that you're working, you will have a fixed amount of salary that you're drawing each and every month, right? Now whether you are handling it all by yourself or your husband handles it, it is up to you and your spouse, that whatever suits you the best. But please be involved. You should know that where your money is coming from, you should know that where your money is going, whether you are investing, whether you are giving it to your family, whether or you are spending it on yourself, whatever the scene is. Please be involved. Please keep an eye on things, at least if you don't have a hold on the money, because that is very important. Dress to impress at work and at home. So I know you are married, but you have all the right to dress up each and every day, to put on some makeup if that suits your skin, and if you feel confident with that, then by all means go put on some makeup, have some pretty dress, and just go to the workplace. Even if you're working from home, please make sure that you are in a proper attire, because through video calls people can sense that, and it is good to be professional, it is good to wear professional, and you should have a bit of dressing sense. When it comes to dressing sense, that doesn't mean you have to wear vulgar or or you have to show off in a way or the other. But dressing sense means that you should have a sense that what kind of dress you should wear on what occasion, right? So please be mindful about that. Study about the culture of your workplace and dress accordingly. You're married, but be approachable at the workplace, because at workplace people will treat you as the another colleague, right? And you don't have to sit in your corner right in front of the screen all the time. You have to be approachable. You are working with the teams in cross-functional teams, so just be approachable but be authoritative. So because you have to lead the teams, right? And if you're not authoritative, if you are submissive in nature, and it is going to reflect your personality, and if it does, then it is going to be difficult for you to lead the team. So be approachable but be authoritative at the same time. Show that you are focused on your career. Now there are two things why you are working, right? One can be the money, and it is important for everyone, so there is no denial in that. Second can be because you are actually passionate for the work, right? Even though your family is very well off, your husband is earning good, and there is no need for you to step out in the market and earn money. But if you are doing so for your own sake, then by all means you are very courageous and you take stand for yourself, so claps for that. But even if you're doing that job for money, don't show that. People over there are going to judge you, so keep these kind of things to yourself and show that you're passionate for the work and you are doing work because you want to do the work. This is going to be very important if you're working and married. So don't share each and every detail to the HR and admin team, especially about your family, about your husband, about your future plans, about money, because I don't know, but people can judge, right? As I just mentioned, and you don't want this to be the reason to not get promotion, to not get salary hike, right? I have been in this case, and I know many people who have suffered from this. So just keep things to yourself which are important. Maintain boundary at workplace and don't tolerate flirting. Now many organizations have strict policy against that, and it differs from organization to organization. Now if you're not married, let's just say, and there is someone who is flirting with you, and people will just say and they'll forget, right? But if you're married, and then if you're tolerating someone's flirty nature or something like that, then there are two things which can happen. One is that of course people are going to talk a lot about your character, and it can hamper your job as well. And I think this is something that no one wants. So please don't tolerate flirty nature, please don't tolerate anything, any sort of harassment, whether you're married or not. If you are a girl, don't tolerate these kind of things if you don't want to. Lastly, give time to yourself and spend time on things which you really like. It can be gymming, it can be your hobbies like art, reading book, or meeting your friends, or even your own family, right? So I understand that you are married, you are working, you might have a kid, and things can get very hectic with all these things. But try to get even an hour a day to do things which you really like, or spend that time on your own well-being, because it's going to help you keep sane. I hope that makes it. So I really hope you like this video, and yeah, I'll just see you in my next video. Bye.